Pretty people. I am doing a different kind of video today that I decided to do because um, kind of the main thing that me and Sasha wanted to do with Such Pretty is that we're both sick and really into beauty, and um, being sick is a really big part of my life. So I don't I don't always do makeup, as you know. I'll post sometimes once a week, sometimes 3 times a week. You know, you never know when I'm going to be feeling good, and today I have a lot of energy. But I still um I still just don't have enough energy to sit there for 2 hours and do my hair and curl it and make it look nice and whatever. So I talked to Sasha and about doing like Spoonie hair tutorials. Um if you don't know what a Spoonie is, the spoon theory, it's basically just means a person with a chronic illness. So Sasha and I would both be Spoonies, and it just means that um, it basically describes our energy levels and how our energy levels are affected by chronic illness. So um, it basically just means that even though I'm feeling energetic today, I still don't have the energy that I would have, say, 4 years ago before I was diagnosed, before the symptoms of my illness started. I'm moving my hands a lot and you can't see them because they're down here, so I feel kind of weird. I'm just gonna push this back a little bit so maybe you can see me. So I'm just gonna show you how I do. We'll talk about my hair a little bit and show you what I do with it. Boop. Okay, sorry. I'm not really gonna edit this video. That's just another thing, is that editing is really, really difficult for me, and I'm trying to find the best way to still get content out to you, and also not have to edit as much. And I really am trying to learn how to talk in front of a camera, and I'm obviously not very great at it yet, so you learn with me. I am going to show you how I get my hair curly with no heat. There are several reasons for that. First, as I said, I don't have the time to curl it. I don't have the energy to curl it. If I sat there and I curled my hair for a couple of hours, I'd probably have to take a nap. So that's the first reason. The second reason is obviously my hair is very processed and bleached. I have a very dark natural hair color, as you can see here. Talk about my hair a little bit. This is the undercut that I'm growing out currently. So my hair is pretty dark naturally, and I bleach it out to nearly white, just a really pale yellow, probably a level 9, and I dye it green with Manic Electric Lizard, and then I use Ion Sky Blue towards the roots, and it just kind of makes the Electric Lizard more green. I don't know if you have seen before, but a lot of times Electric Lizard can look really yellow, especially once you start washing it and stuff. So this is my hair. I slept on it last night, and I showered last night, but I slept on it dry when it was already dry. So I have a couple of little kinks in it, but that doesn't really matter. I am going to use this L'Oreal Color Vibrancy Root Tip Fixer. This is like in 95% water at this point. I just keep like, when it gets to like halfway, I just fill it up with water. So it's still kind of conditioner-y, but it's mostly just water. So I generally just use water, but my hair is kind of dry at the ends because, again, I bleach it so much. So the conditioner actually helps a little bit, but it's mostly just water. So I'm just going to spray probably from my eye level down, which is just like the length of my hair. I don't really want to get the roots very wet, and I'm only spraying to get it damp. So I'm just gonna spray through here. And I also have my hair down the back just like roughly parted so that I have all of my hair on either side of my face. I'm just gonna get it a little bit damp here. Okay, and then what I do is I brush through. I'm using this brush. This is just like a really old sterling silver brush. I found it at a secondhand store, and it has plastic bristles, and I'm just using it because I have it in here. Other times I just use like a regular brown brush. Either, any kind of brush works. I'm just going to brush it out to make it kind of flat and make sure that everything's damp where I sprayed, so that I didn't miss any spots. As you can see, it's not that damp at all, and that's what you want. You don't want it to be like soaking wet, because in this I'm using no heat, but I still want some curl to it, and I'm only going to set it for as long as I do my makeup, so I don't want it to be super wet. So I'm just going to add just a little bit more to the spots that seem to be drier. Okay. So then I want to get a headband. I've tried both types of these elastic headbands. This type that's kind of like the bra strap elastic. I like these more, that have the thinner elastic, and maybe like this has like ornate thread on it, but I tend to like thinner elastic to do this with. So the way that I do it is I put it over the top of my head, like so, and then I start taking sections from the front and pulling them over the band and inside, so like this. So I like to take sections that are maybe a couple of inches and then lift my band and pull it through like that. So and then I just keep doing that along the sides, pulling a little bit more hair. Like on this side I can pull more hair because I have more hair, but on this side I can't because I have that undercut. So I'm going to pull the hair through again on both sides. This can be kind of tricky, but it doesn't have to be perfect, because this isn't like the hairstyle I'm gonna wear out. This is just to try and get the ends curly. Another good thing is that I really don't like my hair to be in my face while I'm doing my makeup. It just makes it a lot easier if my hair is just out of my face completely. So what I do is I put my hair in this little contraption that I'm showing you, and then I do all of my makeup, and then I take it out, and then it's set enough. So really I could set it for, I usually set it for probably about 30 minutes if I weren't doing my makeup, but it takes me like hours and hours to do my makeup, so I'm setting it for a much longer time. But if I were just doing this in the morning or whatever, I would just kind of dampen my hair, do this, and then get ready the rest of the way, like eat breakfast or whatever. If you set it for about 30 to 45 minutes, that should be long enough. Excuse me. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing here along the front, just pulling a little more hair in and wrapping it around this side, the inside. So once I get to back here, I'm just going to turn around, and I hope that you can see it. Once I get to back here, my hair back here is not, oof, I'm getting stuck in my tool. Okay, so once I get to back here, I have two sides. I have them just roughly kind of halved out here. So what I'm going to do is take these sides that are left and kind of twist them a little bit to get them all in one spot, and then I'm just going to continue to do the same thing by wrapping the hair around the headband like so. Okay, so hopefully you saw that. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing to this side over here, where I just pull it up a little bit and twist it and put it behind, underneath the elastic in the back, and I just keep pulling it through until I get to the very end of my hair. So now it's all woven around that elastic piece. And it's going to make a really nice curl once I put my makeup on and everything is set. So I'm gonna go do my makeup, and then I will come back here and I will unleash my mane of hair and show you what this hairstyle looks like when it's finished. So I'll be right back. Okay, so my makeup is done. It has actually been a couple hours for me that my hair has been like this, but like I said before, you can take it out after 30 or 40 minutes as long as you didn't get your hair that damp in the first step. So I'm just going to take it out, and this is how I do it. And then as you can see, you've got nice wavy hair. And there was no heat, so there's not as much, there's no hair damage, and it stays pretty well. If you want to hairspray it now, you can. I typically don't, because when I hairspray my hair, I have to wash it, and when I wash it with shampoo, the color fades. So I typically don't wash with shampoo. I typically try not to use any hair products at all, no gels or anything like that. And then when I shower, I condition my hair only, and then I will wash it once every 10 to 14 days, which sounds gross to people, but if you look it up, shampoo's kind of a useless thing. It's like you wash all of that oils out of your hair, and then with conditioner you put all the oils back that you just washed away. So and as you can see, my hair doesn't really always, typically it doesn't look icky or anything, and I really rarely wash it, but I do rinse it every time that I shower, and I shower typically every day. So that's my quick Spoonie hair routine, and if you would like to see the makeup tutorial for the makeup that I just did here, you can look out for that the next time that I upload. So it'll probably be a couple days, as I have said in my holiday vlog video. If you'd like to see that, just go back a couple of videos. My filming schedule is going to be rather erratic until the end of January, once my court hearing is done. So thank you for joining me, and if you like this video, then comment, like, subscribe. If you want to see more stuff like this about how I do my hair, then let me know, and I'll have all the information on how to get in touch with me down below. And I hope you guys had a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye!